Oi, now, what is that smell, bruv? Oh, shite content. Right, so I've been away for like the past 2 months revising for exams. I haven't touched YouTube once, and then I've come back to it and I've looked at all this content. Fortnite is obviously popping, and the content creators, they are just shite. Honestly, the stuff they upload is unoriginal, and like I would say 3/4 of it is clickbait. So I just want to do a series where I go through these YouTubers and I just expose them basically, because they're literally making like thousands of pounds uploading this dead content, and I just don't think it's right. So we're going to go through, expose them. I'm going to start with Ali A. He's an easy one to do. Let me know who you want me to do next, and let's get straight into this. So before I start roasting this man, I kind of want to give it some context. I actually started watching Ali A probably back when Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was out, and I was a complete noob, new to gaming, and I mean, yeah, his content was like appealing, and it did used to be like semi-decent. I could watch it. But now with his Fortnite stuff, like you can just have a scroll through his channel and you will see some mad clickbait stuff. So I was just scrolling through and I just found like one example is Iron Man vs Thanos, who wins? Iron Man isn't in Fortnite. Like, that is completely clickbait, and that got 4.4 million views. So he's just made like 4 grand plus off a clickbait video, and that annoys me because yo, there's people out here that are proper grinding out YouTube every single day making original content, and they won't get that, and that is just so annoying. I mean, it's smart to clickbait people, but at the same time it's scummy as hell, so we've got to expose him for this stuff, man. So I was just scrolling through this man's channel, and then I see this thumbnail and the title, winning Fortnite on the toilet, and I was like, yo, maybe I was wrong. Maybe he does actually upload some pretty unique content, and he actually got a win where he got his setup, put it in the toilet, and won sitting on the toilet. Like, I would rate that. That would like take a lot of effort to like move your PlayStation into your toilet and get a win while you're sitting on it. Like, that'd be a challenge. But no, this man clickbaited once again. He probably faked this gameplay, probably just went AFK in the game for like 5 minutes, and then just did like the face cam and the commentary over the top of that pre-recorded gameplay, and just pretended to go off to the toilet whilst he went AFK. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was true. But then just think about how scummy this is. Like, he literally clickbaited kids with a picture of him sitting on the toilet with his wang out. And yeah, that is just so, like, his target audience is like 10-year-olds, bro. Come on. Like, imagine when Ali is like in 50 years when he's got grandkids and he has to explain to his kids how he got his massive mansion, how he's so rich, and he's like, yo, I clickbaited little kids with my wang out sitting on the toilet. Like, bro, you're such a scumbag. So in this video, what we're going to do is we're just going to go through all of the little dirty secrets that Ali A wouldn't want you to know about him. We're just going to expose him, man. Like, there's some pretty juicy stuff about him that we can get into, and we just want to roast him. Like, he deserves it. I mean, props to him for getting 10 million plus subscribers. Like, not many people have done that, but he's still a scumbag and you can't get past that. So we're going to start with him, and this is going to be a good video, lads. Let's get into it. Right, so look at this picture on the left. This was taken a few years ago of Ali A, and just look, you need binoculars to see that hairline, and then you look at a picture that is way more recent, like a couple months ago, and that picture's on the right. Look at that hairline. Like, that is 20 times better than his hairline before. Like, you're trying to tell me that his hair just randomly grew back on his forehead. Like, come on, man. He defo got a transplant. He's never admitted to it, but he fully did. There's no denying that he got a transplant there. But yo, he must be so stressed with his millions of pounds coming in from his YouTube, all that clickbaiting little kids. It must really stress you out living in your mansion. Come on, man. Like, we've got a feel for him here. This isn't his fault that he's going bald, losing all of his hair. But yo, let's move on to the next secret. So sticking to the theme of stress, Ali A actually had to go and see a therapist around a year ago about his YouTube channel. Now, if you're unaware, he was uploading Call of Duty content and some other games, and he was probably averaging about 200,000 to 500,000 views per video. Now, to most people that seems like a lot, and that is really a lot. Like, from that, he was probably earning in the range of about 200 to 500 pounds per day, and it's literally like half of the world's population live on less than $2.50 a day. And this man's out here getting depressed when he's earning over 100 times that. Like, it just shows you where his ethics are at and how he just thinks money is everything, views are everything. everything. And the most annoying thing for me is how it demoralizes people that actually need to go and see therapists, like people that have drug addictions, people that have been abused as kids, people that have lost their entire family. And like, think about Ali's audience. He has a massive audience, billions of views. And when people watch a video where he's saying, I have to see a therapist because I'm not getting enough views, people attach that sentence to the reason of needing to see a therapist. So when people that actually do have genuine reasons of seeing therapists, like going to them, people are desensitized to the meaning of why they have to see the therapist. So they just think that there's nothing wrong with them. They're just probably rich like Ali A and need to go and talk about how much money they've got. Like, come on man, it really does annoy me. And it's just scummy. At the time he was also considering quitting YouTube and just stop uploading to it and finding a new career, and that just shows you where his heart really is at, because if he really loved doing YouTube and he loved his community and his subscribers, he would do it even if he wasn't getting paid. Like literally there's people out here and they just like, they've got like 10 subscribers but they're uploading daily because they love the process of uploading to YouTube. But this guy, he's just in it for the money, man. And I'm just going to stop talking about this before I like start punching my monitors up and stuff, because he really does annoy me in this like perspective. Because when you're just watching his videos you don't really see this stuff, but when you start looking into it, it really does like annoy you. But yeah, let's move on to the next thing, man. This next point really shows how rich Ali A actually is, and it also shows that maybe he should have been playing Need for Speed, not Call of Duty, for his whole childhood, because he actually crashed his £100,000 plus Audi R8 within a couple of weeks of purchasing it. How crazy is that? Like, that just shows you how much he actually values his money. Like, if you had an Audi R8, tell me you wouldn't be driving around everywhere at like 20 miles per hour and trying your hardest not to smash it. I mean, I'd be bombing it, but still, I would be careful. I don't know what he crashed into, but he fully just like totaled his car. There was no way of repairing it. And then the thing is like the next week, like he ordered a new Audi R8 like the next day. There's another, like, probably like 150 grand for the car, because it's all like custom spec, nice paint job, all of that stuff. And it just shows you how rich he really is. From that, I get that he isn't really grateful for his money. Like, if you were grateful, you would try your hardest not to smash your car up. But if you're just out here smashing cars up left, right and centre, it just shows you that you don't really care, right? And that just shows you the type of person he is. Again, just cares about money and himself. Like, imagine that 100 grand, that could literally like change multiple people's lives if he donated that to charity. But no, he's just going to spend it on cars and crash them up. But yeah, that just shows you who Ali A really is. So the last thing we're going to talk about is his cringy ass dancing. I couldn't leave this out. Honestly, this is probably the most embarrassing thing he could ever do to himself. And the thing I don't get is literally, he's a YouTuber, he does this as a job. He can afford to spend one day just learning how to dance, like literally just stand in front of the camera for a day, just practicing that dance move, and then he would have just avoided all of this roasting that he's got and just this cringe that he has attached to his name now. Like, if it was me, I would have practiced non-stop till my moves were flawless, bro. But no, this man got 11 million views on the video and he literally just embarrassed himself to every single one of those people. Like, he has no dignity from now on. And yeah, it's just cringe, man. I can't really say much else, but I mean, he did make like £10,000 off of that video, so I guess that redeems it for him. But there we go, boys. I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know which YouTuber you kind of want me to roast next, to just expose, whatever. I don't know what I did in this video, to be fair. I kind of just went on a freestyle, and I feel like that's what it's needed. In this Fortnite community, it's kind of just AIDS and just the gaming community in general, and you just need someone to talk about it. Just a bit of a rant and talk about it so people get exposed to this kind of stuff. But yeah, let me know who you want to do next. I was thinking Ghost Ninja next, because he's another really cancerous YouTuber. But yeah, it's been TheGIBBYNATR, and I'll see you in the next vid, boys. Peace.